What is this double dungeon, huh? Huh? 2 dungeons? What is this? What is this, dude? Double dungeon right there. Hi. Why? Why am I responding? The latency is fast. Or there's no latency. Wait, no, I picked the bed up. Oh, right, I only need, like... Hi there. So the start date is in the description, but I have been walking since January 17th, 2022. So over 2 years at this point. Thanks. But I did give the journey up at some points for months on end. So the start date is slightly misleading, but that is when I started it, so it really doesn't matter. Hi. I've done plenty of streams. If you say just streams, I have done also uploads too, because there's a period of time where my internet just refused to like operate well under streaming. But I've done plenty of streams nonetheless. It's far too much than I can count. And I don't really number them, so I would not know at the top of my head. Alright, you can stream, sure. Everyone says that, but it's like, whatever, I don't care. I don't mind the subs. But as for a Farlands walker, and like the progress that I have one of the lowest sub counts like amongst other walkers. So I mean, okay then. Like compared to others with some good progress, I have one of the lowest counts. How much did Scenic ever get? 1.5. Okay, yeah. No, in fact, I have not died a single time in this world. I've gotten close, really close, multiple times, but I have never actually succumbed to a death. Well, that's what happens when you play on this world for a while. If you're talking about diamonds, well, since I'm super far out, the block offset is super bad in this version, which is why you see the lag or the jitter. It's called jitter, but people think it's lag. And what I can do is I can clip into blocks and look down like this. And that's how I got all these diamonds. And it still took me a while to get those. It's like legitimate X-ray, basically. It is legitimate because I've walked this far out, and well, the offset's really bad, and it's useful. So I really took advantage of it. I abused it pretty well. Now I did not need 2 stacks of diamonds, but I just wanted it. It was completely unnecessary. So well, I've had 0 deaths, and I want to keep that at 0. I've never died. Well, not really, because I can just load from a backup. Like, I back up this world nearly every day. At most, or at least every other day. But I back up this world every day, for the most part. And basically, if I did die, I just load from that. Because, well, if you haven't... You've probably seen me breaking beds as I sleep, which means I don't have a spawn point. That's just because if I die, I'll load from a backup, and it's like, whatever. I lose progress, but it's worth it because I keep all my stuff. Because if I die, I'll most likely lose all my stuff. Not maybe not, but there's a really good chance I'll lose my stuff from either despawning or maybe if it's lava, it's lava. But getting all this took forever, so it would take less time for me to just lose progress and load from a backup than to having to respawn, get all of the stuff back, and then walk back to where we would, or like have the same, be at the same coordinates, but then having to spend the multiple countless hours just grabbing all the stuff back. It would be more efficient to just load from a backup and just bite the bullet, really. But again, haven't died, so haven't had the need to do that. I've gotten better at avoiding death, too. The biggest death I had came majorly out of lag in stuff that I don't need to explain right now. It's pretty complicated. But I know how to prevent it. And other deaths, well, I've fallen in lava a couple times, but water bucket. You gotta carry a water bucket. Always. Oh, carry a water bucket. And most of the damage I do take is just out of fall damage. Which, again, I have water, but fall damage, whatever. Can I place my bed instead of doing that? Like, see here? I'm gonna break this bed. Yeah, that was my closest death for a while, but yeah, exactly. That's why, you know, water's important. And I stayed calm in there. If I had placed the water like instantly, there are clips of where people get stuck under obsidian, like from lava. And I know, and I've practiced not to do that in like other worlds too, where I don't get stuck under obsidian or whatever. I have to swim all the way up. But also just the fact that I had really good armor on there too, and I try to keep my armor like at least half decent. My lowest ever hearts, I've gotten down to 1 heart before. So that was my lowest HP, and that was in my closest death ever, but I'm never gonna have like a near death like that again because I know how to handle it. Now I don't know which video it was. It was around like 5 mil, but I don't know which video it was. It was in the spawn chunks though. But the scariest close deaths were when I was mid-sleeping, and this has happened to me twice so far. A creeper just blew me up, like, when I was sleeping. Now, I didn't die from either of those, but it broke the bed in the process. And at the time, I didn't, like, consistently save backups. So if I had died, I would have been sent straight back to spawn, but I would have had to load from a backup, and those backups were, like, really old and outdated. I would have lost so many hours. Those were the scariest. And again, if that does happen now, it's whatever, load from a backup. What am I doing? Oh, Lord. No, I have played a lot of modern Minecraft. I have accumulated over 1,000 Minecraft days in hardcore worlds. But now, like, since I'm really close here, well, not really super close, but I am getting really good progress in. This is what I mostly play in terms of Minecraft. Like, I've played a lot of hardcore. I have done a lot of Hypixel as well. I'm like 100 stars in Bed Wars. I play a lot of that. But this is something really large, or this is something really big that I do, so this is what I've been really focused on. But yeah, modern Minecraft. I may, um, I want to do something again with modern Minecraft, but I don't really know what. Plus, I genuinely like this version too, even if it is that I'm just walking for hours. I genuinely like this version. Boat method is actually very good. I don't know why I haven't used this. This is actually really good for boating. Yeah, thanks, Mystical Midget. I wanna do two more things before I reach the Farlands, and that's see a floating block of ice and obtain a golden apple. I need to obtain a golden apple. I don't know about the floating block of ice, but I better get a golden apple. If I don't get a golden apple, I'm gonna cry. Yeah, Gapple. You can only get those from dungeons in this version. You can't craft them. And they're not notch apples. Notch apples don't exist. They're just regular golden apples, and you can only get them from dungeons, and I haven't gotten a single one yet. Now, I don't know the exact drop rate, but, I know it's, like, at least, like, 1%-ish per chest. Let me look it up. I should really be looking it up. Um, Beta 173 golden apple. Let's just search that up. Alright, there's a forum. Wait, no, that's it's a mod. What are the odds of this? Okay, here we go. Minecraft Wiki. Alright. So yeah, nowadays there's a 21% chance to get one from a dungeon. Are we gonna bridge? Are we gonna bridge? We know we're not. I'm not bridging. We're not bridging. Well, that could have been bad if the leaves just decayed there. Oh my god. Should not be doing that. What's the chances? What's the chances of it? Come on. That's from newer versions. There's an ant venom video. Let me look. Does he say the actual chance? No way. So, the drop chance of a golden apple is 0.09%. Oh my god. I thought it was way higher than that. I'm stupid. Oh my god. I thought it was higher than that. 0.09 is a golden apple chance. That's something, dude. Oh my. So there's a 0.91% to find a music disc, and I found multiple discs. I have found a lot of discs. I've never taken them with me, but I know I found a lot of discs. Never a gapple. Oh my, I'm gonna screenshot this. Jesus. 0.09. Okay. So I don't know how many dungeons I found. I never kept a counter or something. But definitely a lot. I know I found dungeons up in like the triple digits, I believe, but holy cow, that is Jesus. Okay, well now I saved that screenshot, so awesome. Thanks, Reddit. Well, there's a golden apple right there. Wow. So wow, if I find one ever, I will genuinely go nuts. I'm like dead set on finding one. It's pretty funny. Simple X-ray. Genuinely X-ray. And you want to know how? It's because the block offset is so bad that I can do this. Like that. It's legitimate X-ray. Yup. Yep. So whenever someone asks that, I'm like, yeah, I X-rayed. Even though it's legit. Yeah, I X-rayed. My fault. But yeah, it's you know, it's that's completely fine because, well, it's hard. I mean, we're just walking to the Farlands. Well, there's way more than that, but that's the general or the easy idea. It's in the description, but I'll say it as well. It's 12,550,821. So we are about 3.5 million blocks out. Yeah, I've kept it around 0. Other people don't keep it around 0. I like to keep mine around 0. And then we have some walkers, like my friend Mandevil, who keep it so close to 0. Like, holy crap! I don't think he's ever like stemmed a hundred blocks off the z-axis. He keeps it like always on 0. I gave myself around like 1,000 blocks in each z direction to go off 0, but I don't think he's ever gone like 100 block. I've never seen his z coordinate have 3 digits. I've never seen that. It's pretty funny to me. It's pretty funny. He's like 2 million. He's like close to 2 million out, but I swear I've never seen his Z coordinate have like 3 digits. It probably has. I just never seen it, but like he keeps it so close to 0. Like here, let me just look up, let me just pull up this stream that he had. I'm gonna just skip random parts of it, see if it hits triple digits. Because I've genuinely never seen it hit triple digits. Probably gonna see it now. Yeah, see, like Z2 right there. 2. What about here? 3. I'm just skipping around randomly right now. Okay. Let's go back a little bit. -7. Okay, so 7 out. 24. Yeah, I've never seen 3 digits on a Z coordinate. Literally never. 0 right there. Oh my god. What is this? Still 0 right there. I'm skipping around still. 0 again. Oh my. This is me like skipping around, just like random hours and then going backwards too. Oh Jesus. What's going on? I'm not moving forward, that's why. 5, 6. What about here? -15. Wow, that just proves I've never seen it have 3 digits. One. 5. This is throughout a whole 5-hour stream, and I'm like checking like the whole thing. Because you can, yeah, because you can path around better if you, like, water is the fastest way to travel. And I give myself 1,000 blocks of, like, leeway for the most part, because just to, like, stray off to, like, bodies of water, because that's where you travel the fastest on, is by boat. And by boat boosting, which is what you see me do here. But, like, that close is always crazy. It's not necessarily the biggest waste of time, but you can go faster just by finding water. Like, seriously, he goes back to yeah, so he goes back to 0 and then corrects it. Which is pretty funny when he's boating. See, when I boat, I always, like, look for the place that's furthest inland. Oh, he didn't really correct it, but I always look for the place that's, like, furthest inland so I can just stay on the water the longest. Like, see, there, he's at 35, which is the highest I've seen. 37. Then what, does he go back? Does he go back? No hate towards Man Devil, but he's, like, crazy. That's crazy. I love my boy Man Devil, he's so funny. And he goes back to 0. That's really funny to me. Like, see here, this is like, I could probably go this, nah. Wait, maybe I can. Like, see, I always do this, where I just stray away just to boat. That was worth it. Well, I've been walking since January 17th, 2022, which is over 2 years. But the start date is slightly, like, a little bit weird because in total of, like, amount of time I've, like, had this journey, like, dropped close to that is over, like, a year total of just me not playing on this world. Like, there were 2 times where I took, like, 5-month breaks from this world. Because 1, I got bored, and 2, I didn't think I'd actually, like, get any far. Like, the first time was at, like, 500k, the second time was at 1.1 Yeah, 1.6 mil. It was definitely because my hang on, let me see. Is this analogy correct here? Let me look this up real quick and then I'll see what I have to say. In the orbital frontal cortex. Okay, so which part of the brain controls? Okay, so I was very young when I started this. I was 13 years old. I think my brain just developed a little bit more during the time, and I was able to like become more patient. So apparently the medium prefrontal cortex regulates patience a little bit, and then the orbital frontal cortex. So I'll have to look at like how long does it take the orbital frontal to develop, but I know the prefrontal takes till like adulthood almost. I'll look at that in a moment. But I think that might have caused me to like stop. I don't really know. So you can get skins, but it's very complicated, and like I use a different Minecraft launcher. See, if you use the Betacraft launcher, I think you can get skins easier, but I use the regular one. But basically, I just implemented my own texture pack. I just dropped my sword. So what I did is I took a texture pack and I just tossed my skin in it and called it a texture pack. So that's what I did. Okay. I don't know about the orbital frontal, but the prefrontal takes a while, and it's still, of course, not fully developed. So what would happen if I died is a very good question, and I just answered this with another person earlier. So, I have not died once. I have gotten close, really, really, really close, multiple times. If I died, I would go straight back to spawn, but every day, nearly every day, I create backups of this world. And if I had died, I'd just load up from one of those. Like, I'll lose progress, but it's whatever. It's okay. I've never had to load from a backup, though. And you see me breaking beds instead of leaving them because I don't put myself a spawn point. Even if I did leave a spawn point, look at how much stuff I have. That took me so long to get. It would take longer for me to get all my stuff back than to load from a backup and just walk the amount of blocks that I that I am behind on. Even if I did get my stuff back, well, I'd have to be putting beds down to even get a spawn point. But there's a high chance you don't get your stuff back, and there's an even bigger reason. I could lose this sword, and this sword has been traveling since X0, and I want to bring it all the way to the Farlands. So, if I were to just die, I'd load from a backup, and that's totally allowed, but I've never died, so I've never had to do that. So I want to bring this sword all the way with me to the end. I could be leaving spawn points, but I back up the world every day. I do leave one bed at the end of every stream in case if I decide to keep doing that. It is better safe than sorry, you're right. But so far we have gone completely deathless in this world. But okay, who even has... I think... Okay, so I know... With the people who've made it, I know Kilo had died twice, and he loaded from backups twice. I don't know if Ekwal has ever died in his world. Big has died to a creeper in this corner. I don't know about Cobra and if he's died. I don't think Mystical died. Well, he killed himself at the end of his 32 block. Well, he's died due to falling, but that's like after he reached the Farlands. But I don't know if he actually died in his legitimate journey. And then Ender Shower, I don't even know. I don't think he has. I think he plays it safe. So a lot of people on their journeys, they'd end up dying a lot. Like I was just talking about Mandevil, he's died like twice, I think. Both to creepers. But I really just try not to die. That's like my goal. And now if I get a golden apple, then I would of course just load from a backup every single time if I did die. Because I don't want to lose that. But I haven't gotten a golden apple yet. Out of 9 million blocks, no golden apple. You can't craft them in this version, they're only found in dungeons. There is diamond armor, but it isn't worth it. The armor mechanics are different to the point where it is not worth it. Because armor starts breaking, like, when you take damage. If it didn't have that, I would be in diamond armor, but it has that, and it just makes it, like, so unnecessary to get. Diamond tools are way better. And some walkers argue that diamonds aren't even worth it at all. But I still got them. I think they're still fine. Like, Mystical argues that they aren't worth it. There's the... Oh, there we go. That question, that question is literally copy pasted in the description. So literally, people ask it, but in different like different wordings. That exact wording is in my description. So that's really funny to me. It's in the description. It's a frame graph. It's for FPS. If I press F3, it disappears. Like here, F3 off, it's gone. No, 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 it's okay, it's okay. No, 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 no. I'm not saying you're illiterate, but I'm just saying it's funny how that exact wording is in the description. And you're fine. People ask it all the time. People end up thinking it's a heart rate monitor often. Although it is not a heart rate monitor. Yeah, people think it's a heart rate monitor. It's really funny to me. Exactly. There's a setting. There's a setting I gotta show. It's a really funny setting I gotta show here. Like, look. No, not render distance. Oh no, my heart rate. Oh no. Okay, let's turn it off of that. That is so bad. I'm so used to playing with 250 FPS that it's just so unplayable like that. So, turn to power saver. Heart rate monitor. Jesus. So they only spawn in dungeons, and there is a 0.09% chance to get one, and I have not gotten one. Yes, of course. And one of the people who reached it, guess how many he found? Ekwall. Guess how many he found? I just want to hear a guess from you. Keep in mind 0.02% or 0.09% chance. And guess how many he found? Zero. Great. It's a good guess. All right, let's hear his guess though. Let's hear his guess. Five is a guess. Okay. No. Zero's not the answer. I was like zero is a good guess, dude. Totally. 64 is crazy. Okay, first of all, you can't even stack food, remember? So you can't even carry that many. Okay, but the answer is 7. He found 7, which is insane. I have found 0. He found 7 in his journey. Which, by the way, every single one takes up a slot in your inventory. You can't stack them. The only food you can stack are cookies, and those only go up to 8. You'll see that I have 8 cookies in my inventory just because it's funny. You see 8 cookies. But he found 7, which is mind-boggling to say the least. I've been looking this whole time, by the way. I'm just that unlucky. Yeah. Good old beta. Absolute torture is crazy. Bro, that's not funny. You've said that like 15,000 times in this chat. It's not funny anymore. But okay, go off. I'm sorry, but like, you know what I'm saying? You've said that like quite a little bit. It was funny the first time. It gave me a good chuckle. Don't time me, this is a joke. I'm not gonna time you out. There's no reason for me to time you out. I have a lot of experience. Why? Okay. Don't. Do not encourage him. Please don't encourage him. Unstackable food. No way faster to travel. No good armor. In your case, millions of blocks away. Yep. I actually like this, though. Now, you're going to think I'm an insane individual, but I actually like this, and I think this is worth it. I think my reward system just works differently. That isn't a joke, though. Like, that's just genuinely bad. Again, that's not funny at all. You should not encourage people to dox or whatever. Like, come on. I've sent 150 messages on Insta. That is so stupid of you. Why would you do that? Am I not an insane individual? No, actually. Okay, that's so stupid of you. Why would you do that? That is so dumb of you. Why would you do that? Again, why would you do that? Oh, on this channel? Yeah. I went a little crazy on there for a little bit. Just like saying random crap. I'm off Monday. I don't even have school Monday. Final year in primary. Yeah, let's go. Yeah. Yeah, see, good old US. Good old US. We don't do it like that. I know the school system works differently around the world. We don't talk about the Koreas, okay? We don't we don't talk about that. I mean, English is quite the language, huh? I actually don't know why. I actually don't know why, but I just know that I'm not. Some people argue that like English is like I saw an article written on like bilingualism and how like only the English language should be spoken because it's quote unquote the best language ever. It's so funny to me because I know how like other countries like may argue that their country is like the best language. Like this dude was like, English is the best language because like the best stuff has come out of it, but he's only looking at this from like an English perspective. Like he said like, you know, I think if I remember the article, he was like, the best things of work have ever come out of English like spoken people. Like I guess Shakespeare maybe. Like I think he talked about that, or I don't know. But that was such a funny thing to read, and the title of it was stupid. I don't remember the title. It was a really stupid title. But like, Mandarin Chinese is the most spoken language in the world. Apparently, like, there's a statistic that the U.S. is gonna be like more Spanish spoken in like 2050 than English spoken, which is also pretty interesting. That's good because Mandarin Chinese is spoken by the most people. I'm getting like slightly better with Spanish, but I really don't care. Oh, nice. If the wake up times of school, like if I didn't have to wake up at like 5 o'clock every morning, I'd be like having the time of my life. Because otherwise school is pretty decent. Literally read history to sleep. Yep. Hmm. Again, I don't know how the grading system works for your school, but I don't get the scores like that. So the our school, we get fights, and we get fights like pretty decently often. See, people might think that since I've walked to the Farlands like this, I must be like this dumb idiot kid rocking a 0.2 GPA, but I'm not. I'm rocking straight A's, so, you know. Any country-based language based on the people name, which are like 20 Mandarin characters. Mandarin Chinese is hard to write, though. That's the thing. Pretty funny. Yeah, that's what makes it hard. Oh my, how did I save that? I saved the boat. I'm trying a new boat method to see if I like it better. I think it actually is faster than the one I've been doing. Oh, right, the MatPat thing. Again, I don't really know about that because I've never watched MatPat. I was about to say Chinese and Mandarin. That's the same thing. Wait, really? Dude, okay, I saw the grading scale in, like, I think in Norway, I don't remember, but, like, holy crap, that was easy. The grading scale in Norway, it's like, yeah, I'm going to Norway, y'all. I could be wrong, though, but I'm pretty sure it was Norway. Oh my, I need to drink of water. Where's my water? I don't have water on me. Nice. 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 So yeah, I think this boat method is what I'm gonna go with from now on. I think this is a way better boat method. Oh, now it swapped. Again, I know a lot about boat mechanics in this version just from using them so much, but I'm gonna go with that. Yeah, it's faster. Okay. Wow. We'll go with that. Yeah. No, stop, stop, stop. No, I'm not saying that out loud. You keep on doing this. You do this for publicity. I know you're doing this for publicity. I'm not gonna be saying that out loud. Why do boats do that? It's because they're old. They're pretty interesting. You can do that. I spam the boats. Is there even like is that in the description? I don't even remember. Wait, no, I don't think about the boats is in the description. Because it's so prevalent to the point where a lot of people may get it. Like, no, I genuinely think you are doing this for publicity. I think you're just saying that word because you think it's funny and you just want people to be like react to that or something. Yeah, it's just the boat glitch. Just the boat glitch. It's very useful. But now I'm trying a different boat method. Like, there's two different methods that I know about how to speed up the boats. Or, like, how the speeding up works. Go eat your food, buddy. You're right, yeah, it's 9 p.m. for me. Bye-bye. 9:16, yeah. That's honestly nuts. Why am I so invested in this is the question. Well, I know why. I don't know how you do that, but I could never follow a streamer like that. I can only follow myself. You've been here, like, for 2 million blocks, almost. He's never been in all the Nether Farlands streams. But do not watch the Nether Farlands streams. They will literally, like, hurt your brain. Yeah, I don't know why you did that. There was literally no reason to do that, but you still did that. Yeah, the Nether Farlands don't count. Oh, because it's literally... Okay, there's a playlist on it. You could view it, but it's literally just flat plane of bedrock, and it's hard to see the whole time. You can only... Unless if you have a very bright screen, you can only see the X coordinate that goes up on my Nether Farlands world. Do not watch those. The streams are often 10 hours long, and and it's just you walk up across a plane of bedrock and you're AFK. Like, I'm AFK on every single one of those because I use auto walk glitches like this, and it's not impressive by any means. But do not watch them. You will get extreme mental trauma. Except maybe the one where I actually visited the overworld Farlands legitimately. Well, are you talking in this world? If you're talking in this world, I don't use it because it's if you'll travel all the blocks in the overworld, and it's more impressive that way. All of this is done. I've never even visited the Nether in this world, like, at all. Because this is all in the overworld. For my Nether Farlands, it's all in the Nether, but, like, reaching the Farlands in the Nether. Like, okay, so somebody reached the Farlands legitimately, like, years before Kilo Crazy Man did it first. But he used the Nether, and he never got publicity for it. His name was Retro Apo. He reached the Farlands, like, using the Nether. And he, I don't know when it was. I think it was 2014, even. So he was, like, or 2015. Or even, I don't know, 2016, I don't know. But he reached it well before Kilo. And Kilo just, he got all the attention because he did all the walking in the overworld. He walked every single block. So yeah, people ask me that. Like, I'm trying not to plan it. I think I'm gonna plan the Nether Farlands one, because, again, I don't find that impressive. But I want to just, like, try to see if it comes naturally, or like I just want to get a natural reaction. It might even be that. I don't know. But yeah, dude, look at that. Whatever it was. Dude, I could be walking for so much longer, but I have an assignment. I have like a really long assignment due tonight, and I have to do it, which is annoying. Why do we have to do assignments? I'm kidding, but it's annoying. Um, it's history. A little annoying, but it's alright. Also, I hope you guys have noticed this. I think some of you have. Like, I bet you RFJ has. But if you notice the sound being shaky, that's because of the world. And the offset makes the sound a little bit shaky when you walk. If that makes any sense. Like, I don't wear my headphones because, well, I get so annoyed by the grass sound often. I don't wear my headphones. But also when I do that, the sound is shaky. Like, if you use surround sound, it's really shaky. Now, I think that's the thing with the offset. I know it's a major problem when you get, like, extremely far out, but I think that's a problem here, too. And yeah, walking in Minecraft is better than school. Yeah, and my dad's a history buff. He's one of those guys. He's a history buff. One of those guys. Ah. Yeah. Classic stuff. Yep. Yep. All that. I used to be really good at math, but then I kind of fell off a little bit when, like, it got harder. Like, I'm still pretty good at it, but I'm never, like, not as good as I used to be. I know, I know. Year earlier than the average. No, because it's way too close. It's unnecessary. I don't need to. 1 e7 is better. Oh my god. We have to reload the world for that. Yes, so when I have the world open for long periods of time, mobs just don't spawn, so I need to reload the world to get them to spawn again. It's gonna take a moment. It's gonna take a moment. I just fell a little bit and I took some damage, and I just wanna reload the world to, like, get pigs to spawn. I don't know why it's taking this long, though. Like, for me, it doesn't show it on my stream, but it says saving chunks right now, but uh, the save and quit menu is still, like, up there on my stream. There we go, finally. Now, when you try to save my Nether Farlands world after after 10 hours of walking, it breaks my computer. I can't even save the world. I have to just close Minecraft. I cannot save my Nether Farlands world after a 10-hour walk. I actually recently started a drive. I'm also younger than most people in my grade. I think it's just how many. I don't know what server chunk cache is, but I think it's like how many chunks have been, like, I guess maybe loaded or something like that. I don't know. But what I do know is that it goes up, like, throughout a walk. But it's not a statistic that I really need to know. The only things I need to know are the coordinates, I guess the allocated memory is useful. You can't see it. It's blocked by the X coordinate window. And then the entity counter, the E counter. I need to know that, and I know that. The F3 menu is simple here, though. There we go. Die. Thank you. That's why I reloaded the world. It was just to get some pigs. Regen my health. Do you mean the decimal points, like after the coordinates? And in that case, I don't know. I think Notch just did that. Oh, that's a question in the description. That question is answered in the description as well. Why do mobs look name tagged? It's also due to the F3 menu. They're called mob IDs. If I again turn the F3 menu off, they'll disappear. What do you mean? I don't know what that means. Entity spawner? That doesn't, like... I don't think that means anything. That's just, like... You mean the E counter? There's no E spawner. That's not a term. Oh, there's no number for it to be. In fact, my E counter is very glitchy because of the falling sand glitch. You'll see the E counter. It like when I have the world open for some time, it'll start glitching up and down due to the sand falling sand glitch because of the offset. But if you look around, you'll see like there's mobs over here. But when you just have the world open for a while and you're loading chunks, they just don't spawn for some reason. I really don't know why. But if I pause the world for like a moment, never mind. I gotta wait for the E counter to like glitch around. There you go. Now it's glitching. I'll show it in a moment. You'll see how it's going from like 125 to like 127. Like it's going back and forth between two numbers very quickly. That's due to the falling sand glitch when you're at this offset. But like the first digit off to the side of the slash is like what entities you can see in your view. And like you can just look around to like see if you can spot anything. Entity rang is what it's called. E-rang. What do you mean? I know how I banned you. Yeah, I just use the Discord system. I know how I banned you. Yeah, so I don't know either. I just know that they're all useless. I don't think it auto blocked you. I don't know if it. I don't think it did. But yeah, I don't need to know most of the numbers either. I just know X, Y, Z. I know the F. I know what F means. I did block you? Oh. I can unblock you, whatever. Did I actually? I don't... Like... Oh, because you have to send a friend... Okay, I'll send a friend request. It's because if you're not in a server, I don't have, like, that enabled. Because if you're not in a server, like, I don't have the setting enabled where it's, like, you can message. Like, you have to be at least in, like, a server. But there's that. It wasn't a block, it was just because you weren't in a server. Okay, I might end pretty soon because I have to, like, do my assignments. I have to do my assignments, which is annoying. That's what I'm gonna do, yeah. I ended the stream after, like, any night that I sleep as well. That's what I'll do. Tomorrow is gonna be a very long stream, though. Yep. I have a mostly free weekend again. I just have a lot of assignments, though. Which I don't want to do any of them. Okay, I still have a lot more time because the sun is... I don't know where the sun is. Sun is over there. Okay. I have a lot more time. My assignment is to get to 12,550,821, and I assigned that to myself. Oh, that's crazy. That's something. Let's go here. I'm proud too. Most people can't even like stay firm. In fact, a lot of people, what they would do is they would join the stream and then they'd see the jitter and think it's lag and then just instantly leave. In fact, I think that's what 99% of people do. They think that the jitter is lag and then they just leave immediately. But it isn't lag. And if you look at the top, you'll see how I have 250 FPS on average. There's an FPS counter for the F3 menu. Well, I haven't put it in the title ever, and I definitely don't need to put that at all. What am I gonna say? Like, we have Sav's Farlands journey, 9.08 million. Do not leave the stream, it is not lag. Like, no. I don't need to do that. Even if they didn't think it's lag, they still wouldn't stay for like the most part because it's like, who would watch this? I'm not gonna leave that in the title. Okay, but you're just different. You're different like that. It's in the description, but it's like, people don't read the description in the first place, so it's whatever. Yeah, I know it's your alt. Compared to your regular, that's your live streaming account. Okay. Alright, bye-bye. Bye-bye, y'all.